Okay, boys, here we go. How do I get included in the tribe? Now, think about that just for a second. I'm going to pause here. How do I get included in the tribe? How do I get included on any team? What's the core thing that you have to do or be or represent in order to be included on the team? Think about it. The key answer to this is you gotta be useful. If you think of the cave people, right? Because ultimately, remember, we're still cave people dressed up in really nice clothes. As a cave person, if you weren't useful, you didn't get to be part of the tribe. Because if you weren't useful and if you didn't represent value and worth, fulfill some sort of purpose with a tribe, you would be left on the ice floe to suffer and die. Because with limited resources and our lives at risk every day, we didn't have the opportunity for charity. So the same thing, and this is the important part, because we've been conditioned as a species to survive, and our only means of survival is to be included on a team, to the core of our being, every cell in our body, every neuron in our brain is programmed in the ability or in the need to be part of a team. And in order to do that, there is a recipe. So there's 3 parts, and this is what I'm going to leave you with. 3 parts to representing and being useful to an organization. These 3 parts are absolutely critical for your ability to be both included on a high-functioning team, and if you're the leader or manager of a high-functioning team, you better have these on lockdown for every member of your team. 3 things, and the core of it, what it all adds up to is purpose, right? Purpose of the team, purpose of the leader or manager, and purpose of the individual. And the recipe for purpose is 3 things. The first thing is value. We have to take actions that are valuable to the organization or the team. If we don't represent value, if our behaviors, our actions aren't valuable, we don't get to be included on the team. The next thing, and this is important, is worth. The team or the organization has to assess us or assess our actions as valuable, right? So I can take actions that I think are valuable, but if the team doesn't assess them as having worth, they aren't valuable to the team. Now, when I take actions that are valuable, that the team assesses as having worth, that leads to the last, which is purpose, right? When I fulfill a purpose on a team, I get to be included on it. Now, this recipe works both directions, right? Say I want to be included on a team. I have to understand the purpose of the team. I have to know what changes the team finds as worthwhile. And then I have to understand what actions I can take to produce value that the team can assess as worthwhile, right? So I can go that way. Now, the key part here is as a manager, I have to do the same thing, right? If I'm managing or leading a team, I better make sure that everyone on my team is clear on their purpose. I have to make sure that the team understands the changes that are worth producing that purpose. And I have to make sure that every individual knows what actions are valuable to produce those changes that are of worth that create and fulfill the purpose. So I'm going to leave you with this, right? Couple key understandings, couple key distinctions. 1, you will suffer and die if you can't coordinate action with others. Your ability to team, when 2 or more individuals coordinate action to create a different future, well, you'll be successful. When you don't team well, you'll suffer. This is programmed to the core of our being as human beings because we spent this entire 200,000 years as cave people. And our ability to be included in the tribe depends on our ability to fulfill a purpose by creating changes that are of worth and by taking actions that have value. So make sure to like this video, subscribe so you can get notifications when we have new, because this is just the start of the information that we have. We're going to go much deeper in this stuff. And I can't wait for you to join us on this journey, and more importantly, to be part of our tribe so that ultimately all of us can be successful.